After death, account recovery used as phishing lure. Password manager provider LastPass is warning of a new scam that exploits its emergency legacy access feature. The mechanism users can set up to allow trusted contacts to gain access to their vault if they die or become incapacitated. In essence, scammers send emails, and sometimes follow up with phone calls, claiming that someone has initiated a legacy request for your LastPass vault, typically because a family member has died or is requesting access. The email includes realistic branding, agent, contact numbers, and a link that mimics the legitimate LastPass site, often something like LastPassRecovery.com. Victims are urged to cancel or approve the request, but the link leads to a phishing site where they are asked to enter their master password, and in some cases passkeys, or otherwise hand over credentials. Because the workflow is emotionally charged, a death or legacy request, and time-sensitive, the email implies you must act quickly. It increases the chances the recipient will panic and click without verifying.
How the trick works. The attacker sends an email saying something like, "A legacy access request has been submitted for your LastPass vault. Please click the link below if you are not deceased, to cancel or verify the request." The link leads to a domain that looks very like LastPass's site, e.g., LastPassRecovery.com, often down to a pixel-perfect copy of the LastPass UI. Once the user enters credentials, master password, perhaps 2FA, or even passkey, the attacker gains access to the vault and thus all stored credentials. In some cases, victims report follow-up phone calls from someone posing as LastPass support to verify the request and pressure them into giving up credentials. The attack chain is not exploiting a software vulnerability in LastPass. Rather, it subverts a legitimate feature via social engineering. What to do to protect yourself? Here are steps you can take if you use LastPass, or any similar password manager, to stay safe. 1. Never click links in unexpected emails about legacy, emergency access requests. Instead, go directly to the official site, e.g., open the LastPass app or extension, and check your settings. Do not use a link in the email. 2. Use strong multi-factor authentication, MFA. If your account only uses password plus email, consider upgrading to a phishing-resistant option, security key, FIDO2, etc. 3. Review your designated emergency contacts, legacy settings. Make sure you know who has access, set appropriate waiting periods, and understand the workflow. 4. Be skeptical of communications that evoke urgency and emotion. If you receive an alert about someone died or request submitted, pause and verify via official channels. 5. Check the domain carefully. Phishing domains often have subtle misspellings, strange top-level domains, extra words, e.g., LastPassRecovery.com, rather than the official LastPass.com. 6. If you suspect you clicked a phishing link or entered credentials, act quickly. Change your master password, revoke unauthorized access, review what services are stored in your vault and check for suspicious activity. 7. Educate those around you. Family or less tech-savvy contacts may be more vulnerable to emotional trigger scams involving death or inheritance. 8. Keep backup plans realistic. The legacy, emergency access feature is useful, but treat it like any other access. Limit trusted contacts, set waiting periods, and audit it periodically. Final thoughts. This campaign is a reminder that security isn't only about protecting software vulnerabilities. Sometimes attackers don't need to exploit code at all. They exploit people, emotions, trust, and legitimate workflows. By masquerading as a legitimate, after-death access request for LastPass, the scammers have found a clever way to press several buttons at once: urgency, credibility, emotional trigger, trusted brand. If you are a LastPass user, or using any password manager which offers similar, emergency access, vault inheritance features, now is a good time to review your settings, verify who you trust, ensure your MFA is strong, and be especially cautious about any unexpected emails about legacy requests.